get TikTok followers or even YouTube for my channel. Everybody always wonders, how do I detail an engine? How can I do it? And how can I be safe? And what chemicals to use and what not to use? Well, I only got 60 seconds if it's going on TikTok, so here we go. First of all, you'll need a pair of gloves. I've always used gloves. You'll need at least a couple bags, at least 3. Always cover up the alternator, no matter what. Always cover up the ECM, engine control module, computer for the car, so water doesn't get in if the computer's underneath the hood. And then the fuse box, always cover it up as well. If it gets a little wet on the outside, it's not going to hurt it. Just, don't keep aiming the pressure washer straight at it. And lastly, I use Purple Power and citrus cleaner from Walmart, and then a few brushes, and that's pretty much it. So here's before, and this is part 1. Follow for part 2 of after, what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, so here's part 2 of the detailing the engine. So now that you've put your product on the engine bay, let it sit for, I'd say, 3 minutes or so. You don't want it to dry, because if you're using Purple Power, you'll eat the paint. That stuff is very, very corrosive cleaner. It will eat the clear coat and stuff off your paint. So if you're using that, make sure that you don't leave it on there long, and you get it back off. Brushes is what I use. Toothbrushes, little brushes like this, toilet scrubber. I use this for certain things like aluminum, to get little things like this clean, like that. And you can see it's already coming off as it just sits. So now I'm going to get the pressure washer out and clean it, and then I'll show you the after part. So follow for part 3. Really quick, make sure you don't aim it. Alright, so here's part 3. Make sure you watch part 1 and part 2 before you see this one. So this is pretty much the finishing product after everything is done and cleaned off. I actually use a compressed air tank. So I think it's a 7-gallon, 125 psi. And blow everything off, and then whatever's left, I use a rag to dry it off, which gives that nice touch. And I don't use any shine up degreaser. I don't like that stuff, because what will happen is, over a period of time, it'll collect into the grooves of the hoses and everything else, and just collect dust and dirt, and I don't want that. I just want a clean look, so if there's any leaks, I can be able to find it. You can see the white lettering on everything now, stickers. It's all clean. Best stuff to use is Purple Power. Like this, follow for more content like this. Thanks, guys.